this video, we're going to look at how we can run a report to see who our e-learning students are. So if we go to the menu option Students, Advanced Report, the Advanced Report page opens. On the left is where we're going to choose who we want on our report, and in the middle and the right-hand side is where we're going to choose what we want on our report. So we want our e-learners. So we're going to click More Search Options, and the e-learning classification is actually under General for the student. So we're going to click the arrow next to General and scroll down. I think it's the last field. Well, not quite the last, but here's the e-learning student. I can choose part-time e-learning and full-time e-learning here. So this is what I want. This is who I want on my report. And what I want on my report is we got to choose from the available fields. So I'm just going to click the arrow for student demo. And if you like to split last name and first name out into separate columns, you can do so, or you can choose them in one field. So I'm going to choose last, and then first, then student ID and grade level. And there are a lot of other options you can choose for this. It's a matter of playing around to see what fields that you want. Once I have this set, I'm going to click Run Report. Here it tells me what I have chosen. E-learning students. Students is doing part-time e-learning, or students is full-time e-learning. Now notice that I don't have the e-learning column, so I don't know if they're part-time or full-time. So what I'm going to do, because I didn't choose to put that on my report, I'm going to go back to Modify Report. When I modify a report, it maintains the what I want on my report, but not the who I want on my report. So I have to go back in and choose my e-learning students again. So I'm going to click More Search Options, scroll down, click the arrow next to the General, scroll down to find e-learning, choose my part-time and full-time. By the way, if you want to do the reverse and you want your brick and mortar students, you can choose NA, no value, and student has not selected an e-learning option. You can get those three options to get the reverse of this report. Now over here, I want a column for my e-learning. So I don't know where it is specifically. I can hunt for it, or I can just click in the search field and type e-learning and find the e-learning field. So what I'm doing is adding a column so I can know which designation the student is, whether they're part-time or full-time e-learning. And then I'm going to click Run Report again. And now notice I have a column for e-learning students. I can export this to an Excel spreadsheet just by clicking this Export button. If I want to save this report, I will click Create Report. I'm going to name this report e-learning students, and then click OK. I now have this report for my future use. If I want to publish this report for other people in my school, I can choose who I want to see this. So if I want my guidance counselors, I can choose school counselor. If I want school viewers, and I don't want my teachers, but if you wanted teachers, you could choose teacher as well. So just say I wanted my guidance. Not all of these profiles are used, but there is one other. Yeah, school literacy coach is another one that is used. Push comes to shove, you can select all. And then notice that there's a check mark. Just by choosing a profile, you've published this report for anyone with these profiles. Click Save just to be on the safe side. Because that was yellow, now it's not, so now we've saved that option. To reuse this, say I go back to my portal and I want to go and run this report again. Now that I've saved it, I just click Reports, and under My Reports, I have e-learning students. Anyone else using this report will find it under their published reports. So if I click e-learning students, it runs this report again. I can export it to Excel, opens it up. It's actually a CSV file that you will then save as an Excel file, and you can manipulate it how you see fit.